G'day and welcome back to the Pillars of Ranternity. Last time round we cleared out this map, killed basically everything. There's still a few things to explore, but first we're going to go into this cave. I'm really not enjoying at this point the difficulty of the combats, because they're not actually like particularly interesting combats to me. They're just tough. And right now I know I should heal. But I kind of want to see what's in this area before I do that. Oh look, it's a friendly looking ice blight. I'm sure that will totally last while I loot everything. And let's just see what we can get done. Oh hi, Alpine Dragon. So, that's not really what I wanted to see. I definitely will heal then. Alright, let's kick this off. Let's fight a dragon. I'll just quick save here. Okay. What kind of things are you? Dragon? Is a dragon a wilder? You're gonna make me look it up, aren't you? So, if I go over to here, I want what? No, I want here. Encyclopedia. Bestiary. Before the dragon, before the drake. Does it actually tell us what? It's a beast. Okay. Middle stage of a dragon's life cycle, so it's still a dragon. That means I can definitely rest and take it for those who have the appropriate stuff. I can take racial accuracy bonus beast. Beast and beast. And the dragon totally doesn't mind us doing this because we're here, and then it'll chat to us and then we'll get murdered. The dragon turns its head to look at you. Its red eyes are clouded like dirty ice and its sides heave with labored breath. Frosty plumes jet between its teeth.
Now.
The only sound the dragon makes is a hoarse growl, but you hear it clearly as if it were spoken language. The beast bears its teeth. You look ill.
Still peel the flesh from your bones.
Dragon coughs, spattering the ice with crimson droplets. You see something femur-shaped stuck between its teeth. You're barely staying on your feet. I think you're too weak to fight me.
I killed the last wanderer I found in these parts.
Did you eat Igadria, the young man by the road?
Is that the rodent's name? I only know that he tasted mealy and lean.
You came looking for a soul twin. What did that have to do with you?
Centuries I've lived. I won't share my soul with some mewling youth.
He thought you could ease his suffering.
Didn't I?
The dragon's mouth stretches. Something could almost be a grin.
While he lived, his suffering became mine. And as he drew closer, his weakness infected my essence. I can never be strong while a soul twin of mine lives.
I take it you've been through this before.
Since I was a worm, sudden fits of agony and terror would paralyze me. I was a prisoner to experiences that weren't mine.
The dragon's tail slowly coils and uncoils. That's really interesting.
Eventually, I noticed something similar in my fellow hatchlings. I felt their cries and shrieks become mine as they nipped and flew at one another.
How did you become linked with your siblings?
I don't waste my time with the mysteries of souls, what sunders them and how the turning of the wheel apportions them. What matters is power, survival. I killed as many of the other hatchlings as I could. I felt their pain, but I also felt parts of their souls become mine.
Its slitted pupils widen at the memory.
I slaughtered and devoured, and the scent of blood drove my siblings into a frenzy. Our nest became a maelstrom of chaos as we fought, dying and feeding together. At last, only a handful of us were left. We were sickened by all we'd consumed and suffered.
Spines along its head flatten. Didn't think it was possible to consume the soul of another.
Or is it possible for most to feel the experiences of another so keenly? But it has always been this way with my soul twins. Our essence remains connected somehow. I eventually hunted down some of my missing siblings. Others returned to me in other skins and other lives. as that boy did.
Let's see. Perhaps another of your soul twins has done the same. One day you might find yourself at the mercy of someone stronger. Something churns noisily in the dragon's stomach.
As interesting as this conversation has been, I've had enough of it.
The dragon picks at its teeth with a claw and finally pops the leg bone free. It chews on the morsel. Its eyes fixed on you. You're still weakened. Save your strength and leave me. It looks at you, still crunching and splintering the bone between its teeth. Finally, it swallows a jagged mouth.
All right. If another soul twin like me...
The dragon snorts.
Yet what will you offer me if I let you go?
So I could sever your connection with your soul twins.
Lies! You would make me vulnerable. How foolish I was to nearly fall for your tricks.
You're weakened even now, Ah. So, if I'd worn the helm that increased my intellect, maybe I could have done something there. Okay. So, blind him. You're also the only one I can blind with that. I mean, chances immune to dragon breath, frightened, paralyzed, stuck, stunned, terrified, and unconscious. But that's it. It's also resistant. That's cool. Try this. You say no.
Just
Bad. Holy shit, that just murdered us. And also summon specters. Well, yeah, that's not gonna work out for us, is it? Well. Alright, let's try that conversation again. One where I'm less immediately dead. Okay, so I have this thing that increases my intellect. And also put a fireball trap and concussive missiles. So let's just do that. Let's rest. Let's just take the damage reduction right now.
Say the word.
Okay. Now we can also then put down crap over, say, here.
Yeah.
Probably won't do anything useful, but hey, whatever.
Can do.
Okay. Now we walk up. We have a conversation. Nice little chit chat. Yep, that's nice. You look ill.
Still peel the flesh.
You wanted to kill me, you'd have tried already. Did you eat Igadir?
I only centuries.
You're a soul twin.
I can never be.
I take it you've been through this before. How did you become linked?
I slaughter at last.
Didn't think it was possible to control soul of another.
Nor is I eventually hunted down some of my.
Perhaps one of the stronger
As
ones.
interesting as this conversation.
Still weakened.
Perhaps. Yet what will you offer me if I let
I
you
could sever your
rise?
connection. I'll resolve 17.
How foolish I was.
I mean you no harm. And still die. Move out this way.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And wow, he died. I mean, I don't think I can do this. I mean, yeah, I really don't think I can do this. Did that at least? Nope. 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 Well, I think this is a come back and deal with the dragon later kind of thing. We know the answer here. We know why he's dead. I don't think this is a good time to perhaps fight a big-ass dragon. Not until we're a few levels higher. And that's the thing I'm wondering. Am I just literally too low a level for White March? I know that White March is meant to scale to you, right? But I don't know what degree it's meant to scale to you and what level, nearly upper level actually. But I don't know what level we are. 7? 8?
So, if our watcher hadn't come along, you would have let those drunks carve you a new nose.
I was softening them up.
Yeah.
When trouble boils over, it's boots or blade, Aloth.
I was sure you'd consider booze an acceptable option.
Okay, so we head up here. We're gonna look around the camp. So the camp, like there were Lagerfeth over here, being jerks. as they're wont to do. And so let's see.
I'll have this open in no time.
Ooh. No. I do not wish to disarm to trigger the trap. If I were to... Oh... Perception +1, is that gonna do anything here? Probably not.
Let's see what's in here. Let's see what's in here.
Wow. No? No, I don't think so. I should have quick saved before. So I don't have anything that can increase or change my mechanics skill. So what can I do about this? If I know that's the case, and I can't not trigger the trap. So I can split up the party, and I can try and do this the smart way. Which is have someone with a large pool of hit points deal with it. Got 189, which should be fine. Ah. What, really? But how? Where? When? Why? Come on. Where? What? How did combat... Why did combat get activated? There's nothing to fight.
Leave it to me.
I don't know what just happened. And we can't pause either. What the hell? What? You're not even... What? What? Okay. Try that again. Shall we? Okay. Now. There's nothing to fight. Unless something spawned above us. So we just want to head here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, you're not doing it to me now.
Whew, good thing I sold most of my jewelry.
Found it.
Okay. Right. So what I want is I want to see if I can disarm the trap. Okay, firstly, let's just... I don't think this has any impact on anything. But we'll give it a go anyway.
It's open in no time.
No. So then, what? Why are you all running all the way over there? Okay. So you head up here. Trigger the trap.
That's not nice.
Yes.
Tell me.
Just say the word.
That all is fine.
Let's see what's in here.
And now pick the lock and take the stuff. Okay. That seems fine. Not particularly great, frankly. Certainly not worth the effort involved here. And here are the Dwarven Ruins. So this, there were wraith and spirits at, which I think is going to be the rule over here. Behind a frigid curtain of water is an alcove, its walls flecked with ice. In the middle you see a rough stone pedestal, also glazed with ice from the falls. A cruciform hilt and tapered blade protrude from the pedestal. Judging from the size of the hilt and the apparent length of the blade, you infer it is an estek. Examine the area. The alcove and the stone pedestal are little more than dilapidated ruins. Ice pries cracks in the stone and coats the slick floor. The estek, what little of it you can see, appears to be in better condition. Seems odd that any would leave it here. However, when you get close to it, you hear what sounds like the shouts and screams of tormented souls. Okay, let's pull in and pull a weapon from the stone. What we're going to do is we're going to get Adir to do it. Adir crosses under the falls, gasping under the cold water. Shivering breaths echo in the small chamber. Patterns of falling water flicker across the blade as Adir approaches it. Adir grips the hilt. The hate, fear, and violence of a dozen mad, gibbering voices fills Adir's mind. Adir shudders through a wave of mental pain, struggling to hold back the voices. Grunts and tiny cries of agony ring through the tiny space. Keep holding on. Adir maintains a grip on the sword, arms shaking with effort. Eventually, Adir regains a measure of focus through the clamoring voices. Yet, as Adir's breathing something pulls Adir's arms forwards. It looks as if Adir is holding a heavy and painful burden. You could probably pull the Estic free, but it will be taxing. Careful effort. Let's inspect the blade. The blade is of fine, sturdy steel. Peering closer, Adir sees a part of a poem written along the blade. It is a traitor's fate to sleep and never rest, whilst knowledge of his deeds stays lodged within his breast. But earnest penance he is a sorrowful man, and worthy actions stay the action. And throw the Estic from the stone. Adir rips the Estic from the stone in an impressive display of brute strength. The blade rings with force. Yet when Adir tries to release the weapon, it remains stuck in Adir's fingers. Something within the blade grasps at Adir's soul, binding to it. Some kind of writing glows from the blade. The Grey Sleeper. This Estic has a smooth, sturdy blade that tapers to a needle-sharp point. The groans of a dozen tortured souls ring from the metal, binding the weapon to the hand of its wielder so long as the curse persists. So, when decipher the first verse to unlock the item's next level, and it can't be unequipped, so Adir is now stuck with that. Okay, and seek the whirling agent made of copper, edge, stone. Awaken your essence in a tone. Interesting. So yeah, some kind of traitor's blade, and it's a soulbound weapon, and so that's one that actually forces you to mechanic, which is cool in its own right. Because otherwise, why would you ever bother using it? So let's head back to town, so we can hand in that quest. How's our construction go, by the way? 17 hours. Cool. I mean, we're almost certainly going to rest. Who did we need to hand in this quest to? It is Thermal Pearl is Gref's Rest. Okay. Right, yep. That's also the inn which we'll head to. After this, I guess we'll go north? Durgan's Battery, which is kind of where the story lies. Here you go. Been keeping an eye on town. You found anything near Longwatch for me? Crossed into his hand. Gleaming Society's no more. Plenty of folk will be happy to hear it. Last thing we need is there is another war. Take this. Show him the Lagafest. This came out of the Thermal Pearl. Little creature sticks its head out of your pocket and looks at Tealdor with bulging blue eyes. His jaw flaps silently for a few seconds. Never seen one so small, but the little fellow looks downright tame. How about I buy it from you? The performers at Pastor would take an interest in something like this. He looks down to bends down to look at the screen. Don't do it. No, I'm keeping him. Whatever you say, just watch your fingers when he gets big. Still looking for someone to take care of the dangerous folk area. Alrighty. Level up. So, we are now at what level? 9. So we're level 8 before. Okay, so we've got. I want to get more mechanics. That's actually the thing that I seem to run into problems with more. And then what do we have? Rogue abilities. We get Reckless Assault, which means we do more attacks. We get Escape, which allows us to dive out. We can turn invisible, which I feel kind of does that already. We've got Finishing Blow 2 best. Adept Invasion is a passive, which basically means that many hits become grazes. That would be helpful. Coordinated position. No. Deep wounds basically means that also do small amount of damage over time. So, yep, Withering Strike is a per encounter ability. Fearsome Strike is a per rest ability, and Persistent Distraction. Whenever we're contributing to flanked, they're also distracted. So I think what we'll do is it's either this one or Deep Wound. Let's grab Deep Wounds. I don't know that it'll be that useful, but we'll find out. Okay. Maneha? Athletics and Survival. Let's give you some more Survival. Let's see. Frenzy. Once per encounter, bonus might, Constitution, attack speed, but you're hit even more easily, and you lose the ability to track health. Bloodied increases damage while on low health. Attack Fortitude instead of Deflection. Okay, that could be interesting. Let's do that. She'll hit more easily. Or let's see, the Shout. No, I don't care. Threatening Presence allows enemies sickened. Now let's go with Brute Force. Okay, done. And Idir. Idir is... let's see, do we get Survival or Athletics? I think we'll also give him more Survival. Okay, so Vigorous Defense gives him a ability to just boost his defenses. Armored Grace means he'll attack faster. Unbending allows him to regenerate. Oh wow, 50% of damage taken. Repo Rest, that really would help him beat that. Guardian Stance is... I mean, that's not bad, but I kind of like his current stance, and I don't really care enough to do that. This basically means that they hit more often, and this makes him immune to Frightened and Terrified, which also would be helpful. Let's go with... I think I'm going to go with Armored Grace, though. That gives him the ability to wear even heavier armor without there being a problem. Oh, a new quest here. The Waterline. A rowdy merchant was sunk by Deer and pirates off the eastern coast of Red Keras. Before the ship collapsed into the waves, the pirates made off with a variety of precious treasures, many of which were experimental animancy implements or nautical devices intended for Defiance Bay or Spirento. The concerned would-be recipients of the cargo discreetly inquiring about potential help. The hope is to recover the shipments before the pirates learn the value of what they've taken. So let's send her off to deal with that. Sagani. Yep.
Just say the word.
And two more people to level. So you. Let's just keep pumping your lore for the moment. Okay, Armor of Faith gives... Right, Spell Mastery. What does Spell Mastery do? This is literally not telling me what it does. Okay, great. So this would give me Spell Mastery of Restore Minor Endurance. That could be helpful. Blessing, increase accuracy and damage. Barbs of Condemnation. Meditation. Prayer against fear. Withdraw is make someone invisible. Huh. Alright, basically they're literally stuck well. I don't know that we want that. Halt is basically stops someone from moving. I'm gonna go with Restore Minor Endurance. I just don't know what that means. Okay. That's kind of a lacking piece. So if I look at you now. So once per encounter he can cast it. So it's not a daily, it's a per encounter power. Cool. Yeah, okay. think that's reasonable. I really don't know what to give you. So I guess I'll go with survival because it lets you. You know, I'm sure I've come up with ideas before, but I don't know what to give her. Next. Okay, so then powers. Ringleader, dominating the target, charming all others. Yes. Tactical meld is an attack bonus. Detonate is damage their soul. Forward instinct is ransacks their intelligence and perception. Cool. Well, I'm gonna get ringleader. And I guess I accidentally got one other. Whatever. That's all fine. And they're leveled. And we've got more
Just
health.
say the word.
And rest. And I guess we might call it there. Because next time round we will go north. We're not gonna deal with the dragon. Even with that level. I don't think it's a good idea. It is interesting to see that traitor thing. I wonder if we can talk to anyone here. You.
Hey.
No, can't even talk to you.
Just say the word.
Wait, or can I? And I just press the wrong button? No. Stop singing. Fine. I'll talk to the innkeeper. Because I think we'll also rest here.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
No, I can't talk to you about this. Okay, so there's two things I would like to look at. One is, gather your party before venturing forth. One is to go to the village elder and ask about the cursed sword, and the other is to rest. I was thinking that maybe the singer would know things because bardic knowledge, man. I mean, meant to be helpful, but doesn't seem like that's happening. I guess skip it.
Any luck with Durgan's battery?
Can you tell me about
Who?
Farah's edition?
Sorry, I don't recall the name. Last expedition I met disappeared weeks ago. Don't mean the Sfeara weren't part of an expedition, though. What's on your mind?
Nope. Nothing. What about you?
You did right in parlaying with Baragon. Don't know that anyone else here is gonna see it that way, but I thought you should know.
Lily said I should make peace with Farah.
About the only thing folk here haven't tried. Killing one more matron won't change things for long. Besides, her clan's flames that whisper. The one that attacked us was wolf with many
that's
mouths.
a really good
I know
point.
him anywhere.
They're cut from the same cloth, Aldrich. Only a matter of time before Baragon
Something else you need?
What do you know
It's a
about the
fool's
battery?
A fantasy that's kept these parts inhabited longer than they should be. They say the Pargrunan dwarves developed Durgan's steel, became powerful, rich, and then one day, they locked their doors and died. Nothing like a mystery to stir folk up. Most of Stalwart is convinced that some Pargrin secret will save, but that don't stop them from whispering a prayer when they pass the old fortress. I'm a carpenter, Mother's a builder, so it felt like a good fit at the time.
Presses his lips into a
Not
right
that
frown.
we've got a lot of new folk to build houses and furnishings for. These days, I spend most of my time fixing up the stockade.
Okay, so none of that actually advanced what I wanted to advance, but whatever. I really would like to know who I can talk to about that. I guess that's sort of a problem for another time. Alright, let's go rest in the inn. Get rid of our battle wounds. We've leveled most of the party. So it's all seems pretty good to me. Okay.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
I'd like a
Quality bear
room.
pelts on every bed. You won't be disappointed.
Okay. So I guess what I'll do is I'll sleep here. Because I got the gold. Not like money is that big a deal. Got passive income, and I've also got the ability to sell a whole bunch of junk. So yep. Next time around, we will go to Durgan's Battery. Until then, have a great day. Bye.